Here's the fastest YouTube strategy we can use to add an extra 20K a month to your coaching program using YouTube ASAP. It's the same when we use our agency to guarantee our clients an extra 2 to 8 coaching clients a month, or they don't pay through their YouTube. Like Zayn, who had an extra 15K a month for his coaching program by using it. And JT, $7,500 his first 30 days implementing it from complete scratch. And the same process that I actively use to scale my agency using YouTube. So let me show you the exact process on my screen. Alright, so first of all, if you're a coach, why should YouTube be your main business priority? Well, first of all, people do not buy from those that they do not trust. And long-form content is easily the best way to build that trust and get people to actually know, like, and trust. Because when people spend 10 plus minutes watching your videos, they know how you speak, act, results you've gotten, why your niche is the best, and that your knowledge actually gets results. And they also get their most common sales objections pre-handled on those videos, which means that you get more booked sales calls and also higher close rate. And also YouTube makes all your other marketing efforts significantly more efficient. Because when people come across you from a cold DM or a reel or X post or ad from yours on any other platform, they usually only spend a couple seconds engaging with that post, which doesn't build much trust. However, when they spend more time watching YouTube videos after, now they actually build up a lot more trust. This is extremely crucial if you run ads, because that means if you run YouTube videos while you do ads, you're gonna have a much higher return on ad spend, just because like when people see your ads, they can watch your YouTube videos after and build more trust with you. And also YouTube attracts the highest quality leads possible, because with short form content or X/LinkedIn posts, people usually come across your content while they're doom scrolling on their phone, which means that they generally have a short attention span. They're not in the state to learn from your videos, take notes, and book a sales call with you to get help from you to grow their business. And most leads that come from social media platforms, especially from short form videos, are unqualified. Whereas with YouTube videos, they're specifically searching for solutions to their problems to help them scale their business. You know, they're actively searching stuff like, you know, how do I make paid ads work? How do I find profitable deals? How do I get more coaching clients? So when they come across your video, they're actually focused, they're absorbing everything you have to say, and they're taking notes and even booking calls with you if you show clearly that you can actually help them get results. Which is why YouTube leads are generally the highest quality, the easiest to close, and also the easiest to get results for, because they're generally more willing to learn and act on what they learn to grow their business further. There's countless other benefits with YouTube, but another major one is Google's 7-11-4 rule, which means that, you know, according to Google, if a prospect watches 7 hours of your content, they will buy whatever service or product you have to sell. And YouTube videos is basically the only way to hit those 7 hours of watch time. So with all that in mind, how do you set up a YouTube channel that will get us an extra 20K a month in revenue within 90 days? Well, assuming you charge anywhere between $3,000 to $8,000 for your coaching program, you only need 3 to 10 new clients a month. So assuming your close rate is around 20%, that means we just need to get an extra 10 to 30 qualified sales calls each month from YouTube. So like this is our goal here. And how do we hit this goal? The main priority with YouTube right now to get an ROI ASAP off of it is to make that free 1 to 7 hour course. Because as you can see here, it tends to perform really well in terms of views and also sales. Because, you know, the longer the video is, the more watch hours they're gonna build with you, and the more they're gonna learn about you, and the more they are likely to book a call with you and show fully pre-sold on your offer. Also with my client JT, we made him an extra $7,500 within only 30 days of posting this free 45-minute course. So we know for sure it'll make you more money, because like if he's starting out with no case studies, no subscribers, no views, and he can get this many views and sales within only a month, it means that it would likely work for you as well, even if you're starting with YouTube from scratch. And you should treat this free course kind of like a VSL. You want to start off the video with as much social proof as possible to convince viewers to invest their time in watching that free course. And you can do that by, you know, talk about results you've gotten for yourself and clients, by showing proof of those results, like wire transfers or Stripe screenshots, etc. And you also want to give away like basically your whole process and only gatekeep like 5-6% for paying clients. And then at the end, you want to mention all the pain points that your clients are gonna face implementing your whole process and how hard it's gonna be, and you want to just push hard on their pain points. And then you want to position your coaching program as the ultimate solution to all their problems and getting results ASAP with as little risk as possible. And of course, this is very crucial because you don't want people running off with your free course thinking they can get results without your help. By the way, if you want to use YouTube to get a guaranteed extra 2 to 8 clients a month and want me to handle everything for you, all done for you, just book a call with me from the first link in the description. And let's get back to the video. Once you make that free course, you want to promote it as heavily as possible in your other platforms, including your email list, your Instagram stories, bios, and reels, your other YouTube videos, kind of like what TGR does here. Like if you look at all his videos, he always promotes his free course in the end of his videos, and he puts in the link in the description. You also want to make, X posts about your free course and LinkedIn tweets, kind of like this. You just want to promote it everywhere you can, because it's going to help you build a lot more trust with all your current leads. And then from there, you want to create 4 YouTube videos a month around your biggest case studies and action-based videos around how to get results with your process, as well as educational videos around your business model. This right here is especially crucial because when you make YouTube videos around your biggest case studies, you can also embed them on your landing page and pre-called emails. That way, before anyone hops on a sales call with you, they can see results you've gotten and hear from like actual students who succeeded with you. That way, they're more likely to see that like your program actually gets results, and then they're gonna invest in you, therefore increasing your close rate. Within 90 days of consistently doing that, you should have this funnel set up here, and I'll explain it in a second. And it should be bringing you an extra 20K a month from YouTube. And I want to show you like an exact example of someone who implements it. So like this guy, Alex Beck, makes 70K plus a month with this exact same YouTube funnel for his coaching program. And the way he does it is basically first, he makes educational / action-based videos like these with the goal of getting as many qualified views as possible. And then in each one of those videos, he has 2 calls to actions, which is first either book a call with him, or 2, which is to go watch his free in-depth course here. And the reason this is so effective is because, well, first of all, when you keep people watching you for longer, they build a lot more trust with you, so they're a lot more likely to book a sales call with you and invest in your program. But then the other thing is, when you keep people on YouTube for longer watching more ads, YouTube makes more money, so they're more incentivized to push out your videos to more potential clients. And then of course from there, from your bottom of funnel, you want to post your case study interviews and especially breakdowns, because these get the least amount of views, but they'll get you the most book calls and sales. And they also confirm that everything you teach over here actually works and actually gets results for real people. And you want to keep in mind with each YouTube video, packaging is the most important part. So I'm gonna go a bit in depth here. So first of all, packaging mostly consists of 2 things, which is first the video title / idea, and then the thumbnail. And for your video ideas, what we usually like to do with our agency is get video ideas from indirect competitors' best performing recent video ideas and then making it into our own version. For example, this video here, we know for sure it's a well-performing video because it's only a couple months old and it's been proven to work 8.5 times better than our average. And we use vidIQ plugin to be able to tell this. And I'd heavily recommend this for your YouTube, by the way. And then from there, we put all those winning video ideas into a template like this. And then we just remake it into your own version. Like for example, best way to get into tech in 2025. If you're in real estate, you can say something like best way to get into real estate in 2026. So like you kind of get the idea here. Second thing is you really want to make sure you make a good thumbnail, because if you spend hours creating a perfect 10 out of 10 video but the thumbnail sucks, nobody's gonna click. So make sure to invest in a good designer / agency to do it for you. And you want to make sure you always apply these 4 frameworks here, which is first, always having a sharp picture of your face in the thumbnail, because faceless thumbnails always perform much worse than thumbnails with a clear picture of your face, kind of like what we did for our clients here. And then the second thing is you always want to make sure each thumbnail has 2 to 4 words that add more context to the video without reusing the same title. For example, in this video here, the title was how to get your first 10K plus wholesale deal within 90 days. And if you look here, like for the title, we didn't reuse any of the words in the title. Instead, we showed a bank balance of 15K because we said like you want to make a 10K plus wholesale deal. And then we mentioned how like we're gonna make it simple, wholesale made easy, because it's about real estate wholesale. And then we wanna make sure that the text is always big, bold, and easy to read, because thumbnails are usually very small on people's screens, especially if they're on iPhone. And you want to make sure the graphic aren't too overpowering or all over the place, because you want to make sure it's simple and clean, because if it's too complex, people are not going to click. And now another very crucial part is the call to actions. And this part is extremely crucial because that's the part where we actually get people to book sales calls with you. So first, you always want to have a call to action 33% into the video to book a sales call with you. And I put in a reference here of what I mean. This is like an example of a Midway City we had our client do. And the reason that is because most people click off 33% into the video, and also that's where engagement is at its highest. And by this point, if you do it right, the viewer will have received valuable insights in the video. And then you also want to have another pair of call to actions at the outro. And it should be one of these 2. And usually with my videos, I like to do these 2, which is first to book a free strategy call with you. And if they're not sold yet, you want to push them to other YouTube videos. And the reason that is because for the people that don't book a sales call with you where you close them, you want to have them build more trust with you by watching those other YouTube videos where they learn more about you, build more trust with you, and see that you're the best person to actually help them scale their business. And then from there, they're a lot more likely to book a sales call later on where you can close them. And I gave an example here of another outro we wrote for a client with 2 calls to actions, which is first, we have this call to action here, which is, book a call with me where I walk you through everything. And if you're not interested yet, go watch my other YouTube videos about how to develop properties for free. And this is a key difference between short form and YouTube, which is with short form videos, you never want to have more than 1 call to action. But with YouTube, you always want to have those 2 call to actions as well as that 3rd call to action halfway through the video. Now, if you're serious about creating YouTube videos to scale your business and add an extra 2 to 8 coaching clients every month through YouTube, well, having me handle everything for you, including all the strategy, ideating, scripting, editing, thumbnail, SEO, and posting, just book a call with me from the first link in the description. And also subscribe for more YouTube videos like this around how to grow your business using YouTube. And thanks for your time. Peace.